My boyfriend is a professional pitcher and he throws mid-90s, and last year I tried to catch him, but I was so scared I had to stop. But for those of you who don't know, I was actually the first female to ever catch an NCAA baseball, but since I retired, I've had the yips and I haven't been able to get behind the plate again. And that's what's so terrifying. If you don't know how to catch properly and you get scared at all, it becomes even more dangerous and you could get terribly injured. So I'm going back where it all started to dip my toes in the water and see eventually at the end of this video if I can actually catch my boyfriend and not quit. And where I'm going to start first is my OG catching coach, Coach Wedge. See, that can only mean one thing. We're back in Canada, getting catching lessons from where it began. I'm a little nervous because it's been 4 years. So let's see what we have in store.
Okay, might as well start with blocking. My name is Logan Wedgwood. I'm a catcher coach here in Vancouver, BC. I worked with Marika for many years, a long time ago. Easy, okay? Now what if I do this a little bit? Perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Blocking though, has always been my thing. The other things, maybe not my thing. I don't know.
Prime catching days, she was skilled. She was a great blocker. Like, that was definitely her number one thing. Her receiving was like mid, if I'm being honest. And her throwing, the arm strength wasn't quite there, but the footwork was better. There you go. When was your last game?
It would have been my first year of college before I tore my shoulder.
2020, 5 years.
Yeah. Honestly, it's so weird because like, I'm so bored as a PO. I just sit there and eat snacks. It's kind of like boring. I feel like not important at all. Because catching, you're always doing something.
When you heard that she switched to a PO, do you think that was the best thing for her career? Or do you think she should have stayed down the route of catching?
Everybody that's a catcher knows that it's way better to be a pitcher. But I was disappointed when I found out she was pitching because I just like watching her catch. Last warm-up drill before we move on to the machine is I'm gonna mix strikes and blocks.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to remind you, a long time ago we talked about something called a priority list.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the first priority is?
No, it's been too long.
Your first priority is to catch the ball.
That is important.
Yeah, that's your first priority. You got to catch the ball. The second priority is going to be, it's going to change between runner and block. But the good news about runner is that someone tells you when you have to change to that. Wait for the ball to tell you what to do.
I'm here for one goal, and that's to catch Will at the end of this. It would have been sick.
What was priority one?
It was to catch ball.
That's fine. Hey, listen, is the ball in front of you?
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah.
You're fine.
This is the first time in a long time that I've put gear on to catch, and my body has not forgotten, but it's definitely rusty.
It's really hard when you've done something like half your life, and then you go away from it, then you try to do it again, and you suck. That's the hardest part.
The last time I saw Marika catch was 4 years ago. I would say that she was rusty but skilled and had good tools, but wasn't entirely sure of what she was doing all the time. Every catcher I work with does this drill right here. You're gonna present the paddle to me like this. You're going to touch the ground and you're gonna hit the ball back to me. So I go like this and you hit it back.
My fingers are too small.
Nice and easy.
Just finesse it a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. So nice and relaxed and then back through.
You might be wondering what kind of drill I'm doing. Well, all these drills I'm doing right now is to help with my receiving. And as Coach Wedge said, I need all the help I can get.
Catching D3, how different would you say that is compared to what she's trying to do in catching Will?
Substantially different. I'd say in a D3 season, you might catch 1 or 2. Catching a pro pitcher is different though, because I mean, they grip it and rip it and they just let it go. And everything that they throw is disgusting, at least compared to a D3 pitcher. Like a pro pitcher's worst pitch is better than a D3 pitcher's best pitch, I would say.
I might complain, but am I coachable is the question.
Yeah, you're coachable. Complaining is just your love language.
I'm still kind of nervous for this. I'm more nervous for the game, but I'm still equally somewhat as nervous for this because, like I said, things are like, as I'm doing it, it's like clicking and like coming back to me. But first it's like really nasty. And then it makes me feel worse.
This one, time to play the ball.
I'm like very stiff and I need to be like not.
That's great self-coaching.
Thank you. I'm very self-aware.
And move up. Good. Okay, now we're blocking.
Oh! That was scary.
As a catching coach, how dangerous would you say the position is?
I would say it's the most dangerous position on the field for sure, and only more dangerous the more afraid you are of it. You're so tough.
I'm so tough.
So tough, so brave. Ready? Very good. Wrist again. I apologize that happened.
This is brutal.
It's okay. Your mom will take care of you.
Is that my fault that I'm missing?
I mean, what answer do you want me to give you?
How do I fix that?
By making it hit your chest. Think about making your chest go as low as possible. Not forward, but down. Don't get scared. You got it. Take a break, come back to the front.
I need to get this together because I need to do it right.
You really can't prepare them until they see it. There we go. Last one. How quick can you go? There we go. That looked nice.
Just need confidence. Confidence is everything in this. If you don't have confidence, you have nothing.
Okay, now confidently go to the middle plate. There we go. I'm not lying when I say you've improved a lot in just an hour.
Not bad, but could be better. This last round, I want it to be perfect.
If she puts in work and is consistent, I don't see any reason why she can't. If she could do it when she was, what, 16? If you can make a team when you're 16, you can make a team when you're 25.
I did it. That was much better the last one.
Do you think she's ready to catch a game on Saturday?
I think she's very ready to catch a high school game on Saturday.
High school.
This is where I became a catcher. This is it. This is where I spent my whole life for 5 years.
When's the last time you played on this field?
6 years ago, but recently something happened here. They put my photo up in this stadium, and not as a pitcher, but as a catcher.
Oh.
I think this is a good reminder of where I came from, so let's go check it out.
Marika Lissick, catcher.
This league is the premier baseball league, the PBL. I was the first girl to ever play in the PBL, and now there's like 8 girls that play in the PBL. How sick is that? I'm happy to see it, it's fun. Cool to see girls playing now. They're only throwing light pens today. Don't know what that means yet, but that'll be good. It's a good intro. I have not caught live pitching. Girl versus world,
Marika versus catching.
but still gonna catch some high school pitchers, see what happens.
My name is Mike Ferguson. I am the pitching coach for the senior Wally Chiefs. This is my 3rd year with the organization.
As a pitching coach, you deal with catchers pretty regularly. How difficult of a position would you say that is?
Well, the tools of ignorance is for a reason. It's a critical position for sure. You need some intelligence behind the plate that sees the whole field, can manage pitching staff, and be working with the umpires back there. So it's a captain type of position for sure, critical.
How dangerous would you say, like throwing somebody who's never caught before, how dangerous of a position is it?
Yeah, anything could happen. You never know where the ball's gonna go. Any part of the body, the baseball will find, without a doubt.
What are the chances that you think she could catch a pro pitcher, let's say tomorrow? How do you think she'd do?
Well, she handled our boys fairly easily today. But our boys aren't quite at the pro level. So, I mean, we take that up a notch at 10 to 15 miles an hour more, and it would be, her hand would suffer, I think, but it's all about command. At the pro level, a lot of those guys, the command of their pitches is a lot better, so their misses are smaller, and in some respect, it could make catching easier. A few bullpens, I'm sure Marika would be right in there, no problem.
I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident in my ability to catch my boyfriend Will, but before we get there, I have to go back to the facility and meet up with my former college coach to brush up on some more advanced skills.
So my name's Anthony Perry. My background, I've been a long-time college baseball coach. I recruited Marika to come to Riviera University in Nashua, New Hampshire.
Now, when you first recruited Marika, were you recruiting her as a catcher?
Came as a catcher. Jeremy Booth, who's our president and chief baseball officer, called me. He's like, "Hey, I got a player for you." I was like, "Awesome, great." He's like, "Yeah, she's good catcher, this and anything." I was like, "Okay." And he's like, I'm like, "Continue." He's like, "Oh, usually people stop me when they hear her." I was like, "Well, Jeremy, I trust you, so if you tell me she's good, she's good." And then that's how it all started then.
Do you think at that point in time, Marika could have gone out and caught a pro pitcher? Like, what was the level at that she was catching?
She could definitely handle a professional pitcher. Our guys around that time were probably in the upper 70s, low 80s.
So now that Marika has been out of catching for a while, how much time do you think she needs to prepare to be ready to catch a pro pitcher?
Well, it's going to take a couple of months.
By the time the first of the year rolls around, you think she'll be ready?
I believe so. She's done amazing things already, so I don't put anything past her.
Before I move forward, there's another step along the way, a men's league game. The pitcher I'd be catching throws 90 miles an hour, and that was enough to bring back my nerves.
I am alive and well. We better get on to the next one.
Look, boom. She's fine. She's completely fine.
I was actually extremely nervous for this game. If taking a 50-mile-an-hour pitch in the dirt off my forearm hurt back in Canada, I can't even imagine how much pain I'll be in from this pitcher. To my surprise, I actually can't believe that I'm doing pretty good so far. This pitcher is throwing gas, and it seemed to settle in after a first couple pitches. I shouldn't have spoken too soon. For whatever reason, I just cannot seem to get the ball in my glove. I was starting to get nervous again, and if I can't catch a men's league pitcher, am I going to be able to catch my boyfriend who's a pro pitcher?
Rough first inning, but hopefully I'll adjust to that next inning. Clearly he wants to throw inside, so we may just throw inside.
Yeah, it was a rough first inning, but you gotta have short-term memory in baseball. It was time for me to go out there a second time and prove to myself that I can do this. But as you can see here, I'm still struggling to catch the ball. To be fair, the pitcher's command was all over the place, and I was calling outside and he kept throwing inside. And if you recall to what my high school catching coach said,
At the pro level, a lot of those guys, the command of their pitches is a lot better, so their misses are smaller, and in some respect, it could make catching easier.
so I'm still carrying high hopes that I can accomplish my goal. And the more reps I got, the less I thought about it, and the more it started to feel familiar again.
We're slowly getting better. I still am like knocking the rust off. Like I am getting frustrated because I know what I'm supposed to be doing and my body is not doing it.
Now, this inning felt different. Things slowed down, everything just kind of started to make sense, and I started to stay with every pitch, and it felt like I was finally making the progress that I had waited these entire few months to make.
Got better, no pass balls. Didn't miss anything. Strikeouts. We're good, I feel good.
So I'm gonna swing Momentum Baseball bat. It's a wood bat, really good quality, MVP power right here. You see that? You need to go and get your bat immediately.
Even after the fails today, I still feel better than I expected. But better isn't the same as prepared. So while Darian takes his bat, I think it's time I left the baseball game and go back to the facility to get some last minute training in with Austin, who can give me some valuable advice. That game went kind of as expected, but you know what you can expect in life is good cards from Arena Club. With Arena Club, you rip digitally and chase rare grails. Whether you love sports or Pokemon, this is the best way to get cards. Arena Club lets you open digital packs that start at just $25. And the best part of Arena Club is if you rip a card and you don't like it, there's a buyer back guarantee. Or if you want to keep this card forever, they'll even send you a physical copy just like this. Every slab pack shows you exactly what's inside, along with the pull rates before you buy, so there's no mystery BS. Arena Club will offer you cash for your card based on fair market value. You can hold it, flex it, auction it, or take the offer right now. Arena Club also has these awesome specialty packs, and I'm gonna rip one right now, so let's see what we get. We're opening up the special auto packs, which guarantees one auto per pack. We got the Gunnar Henderson Rookie Autographed Reflector. Super cool to have the rookie card, and I'm gonna keep this one. Don't miss this offer. Go to arenaclub.com/momentum and use code momentum for your first 20% off your first slab pack.
So I feel like we need to improve your skills a little bit more behind the plate. So I want to do some receiving with you. And as any good catcher would do, they would work off the machine. First pitch. Machine work is pretty basic training for a catcher at any level. But to make things a bit harder for Marika, I've got an idea. I'm gonna rapid fire. Why did you roll away? I think we need to do it again until she gets it right.
No, my finger's cooked.
Why do you hold the glove that way? I go 3 fingers all the way off to the side. So now all my fingers are here and I catch the ball in the pocket here.
Why has nobody ever told me this?
I seriously can't believe I've gone all this time without knowing this hack. As you can tell, it made a huge difference in the way I catch.
Way better. Why has nobody told me this my entire catching career?
Because you've never asked me to be your catching coach.
It's not moving the fast enough. What's that?
Yes!
That was scary. It just wouldn't drop out quick enough.
She's already learned something new, but now it's time to make her a pro catcher. This drill clearly has no real world translation for a catcher, but the purpose of this is to get her used to the velocity she's going to see from pro pitchers. I thought it was harmless until...
That is disgusting. This is actually terrifying. Oh.
Oh! Oh! 109? Are you kidding me? She's ready!
It's finally time for me to catch Will. I've done a lot of training over the last couple months and it still hasn't gotten rid of my nerves. Yeah, I feel ready, but I hope all the hard work finally pays off.
It is finally time for the thing that I've been doing all of this for. It is to catch Will, my boyfriend. Now, I'm terrified. He's my worst nightmare. Everything he does cuts in, hits your thumb. And I can't this up for him because it's his first bullpen of the year. That would be a bad start if I mess it up. No pressure.
We throw a strike here.
Catching Will used to feel impossible, not because of the velocity, but because I didn't trust myself. Now, I'm not trying to be fearless, I'm just trying to be present so I can do my job for him.
Sinker.
For a long time, I thought fear meant I wasn't ready. But standing back there, I realized something. Fear doesn't disappear. You just learn to grow and work through it. Every step I took, going home, catching again, trusting my hands, led to this moment.
Really, this was so much bigger than just catching Will. It was choosing to start again. Even when people doubt you, and even when you doubt yourself, there's literally nothing you cannot do. It might not be perfect, but I really hope this inspires somebody to absolutely follow their dreams again and never give up on what they love.
I did it. I survived the most dangerous position in baseball, and I caught a pro pitcher. Subscribe!